from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Hawaii's offense will get the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys,
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it up to 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
they're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going. Trying to beat the DD. Makes the grab on the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, Warriors. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to take off. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Here's the pressure. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Washington sends out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is downed inside the 40. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Davis looking to pass. blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. He got a step and just dusted the field.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pollard finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Oh, a lot of space. Past the 30. He's at the top. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Davis will throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got it along the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Rainbow Warriors line it up with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Makes the quick grab. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the single back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Corner's going to give them room. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Davis looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. On target over the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him with that last catch.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Warriors! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards. And
there he goes. Past the 50, the 40. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
he had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Davis will throw. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Snags it down the right side. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great play by the defense. They're getting to the quarterback, knocking it loose, and falling on the fumble, and now they're giving it right back to their own offense right at the goal line.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fitted in the window for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Washington, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Carter. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on first down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Number 11.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback making checks. Davis looking to pass. He's taking the shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Hawaii! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Gets it to the back.
The second down pass, complete to the back.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Oh, what a move. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Washington right back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Carter. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense changing the play. Davis will throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Brings it down on the right side. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Here we go.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Ripping through the defense. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. These corners going to give them some space. Off play action on first down. find a hole in that secondary. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Works the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Used the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Washington! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Number 33.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Davis looking to pass. Quarterback adapting. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Warriors! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Washington, 30.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Wants to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Gain of 2.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Davis will throw. Bring in the heat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by just 4 to Auburn.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warrior. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Washington, 34.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington sends out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Rolling right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Davis looking to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Hawaii! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Spins away from the defender. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Finds his tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
He's looking deep. He's got it on the outside. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Davis will throw. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Hawaii. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss, and now about to move to 9-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got his man on the right. He breaks a tackle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Washington sends out the punt team. Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Makes a grab for a big play. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Will it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Throwing right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Davis looking to pass. He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
Makes the grab past the marker. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Going right to work up top. Looking left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Breaks into the open. Defense trying to take it back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
Ready up. Slap.
Davis will throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Throwing on the run. Complete to the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Got it.
Washington will snap it in the red zone.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Davis looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Smashes through the tackle. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this.
Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Davis will throw. Gonna take a shot. He's got it for a big play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone.